Are you getting the code P0342? On your Arctic Cat Wildcat UTV? Hello everyone and welcome to Deano Outdoors. Although there may be a couple reasons why you're getting code P0342, the most common solution is your camshaft position sensor. In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the camshaft position sensor, as well as talk a little bit about why it's such a common problem in these Arctic Cat Wildcat UTVs. So let's get started. The first step you want to do is remove the passenger side seat to access the battery. You're going to need to remove these two bolts to remove the cover and access the battery, and remove the negative battery cable before beginning. Your camshaft position sensor is located behind this little black compartment, and I'll show you how to open this up and get access to your sensor. If you haven't accessed this in a while, the best way to do it is get a flathead screwdriver and gently pry up just behind these little screws, both sides. And then you can pop up your panel here, and now you have access. And your sensor is located right here. Now the most common reason why these sensors go out is because they're tucked behind the firewall on top of your engine, and there's not anywhere for airflow to go over them. So what happens is they end up getting very hot and the sensors end up failing. This wire harness is tucked up underneath here and connected with a zip tie. So you're going to want to get yourself a pair of side snips and carefully cut that zip tie so you can have access to the plug and disconnect it. Now that you have access to your wire harness, you can disconnect it. To do that, you get your finger behind here or a screwdriver and you press it up and it'll release. Now you're going to need to get yourself an 8mm socket. You're going to loosen up this bolt. Making sure not to drop it. You're going to need that for later. Now carefully pry up on the sensor, wiggling it back and forth. The sensor has a little O-ring gasket in it, and you're going to notice a little oil film on there, which is normal. Take your new sensor. I like to put a little bit of oil from the old sensor around this O-ring gasket here. That helps keep it lubricated and from drying up and getting brittle. Just get a little on your finger and just wipe it around the O-ring. Make sure this area is clean around the top here. Place your sensor inside and gently press down and wiggle back and forth until it seats, making sure to line up this bolt hole. Reinstall your bolt and tighten it. Make sure you do not over tighten that. And finally, we're going to reconnect the wire harness. It can only go one way. There's a little notch. If you want to, you can go ahead and zip tie this back up. I'm going to leave mine down because it's not going to get interfered with anyway. It's not going to interfere with anything. It'll be fine just the way it is. Line up these 3 tabs with the 3 tabs on top here. Push it into place and Press your pins back down and in. Double check, make sure it's secured. Now for the final step, reconnect your battery, insert the battery cover, and reinstall your seat. Your code should now be cleared. To double check, the best thing to do is to start your vehicle, take it for a little spin, let the engine warm up, bring it back home, shut it down, let it sit about a minute, and then start it back up and check to see if there's any codes on. As you can see here, the codes are cleared out. I took it for about a 1 mile ride, let it warmed up pretty good, brought it back, shut it off, and started it up again, and the code is now gone. Well, thanks for joining me today. I know this solution has worked for many other people out there, and I hope it works for you as well. This is done on a 2017 Arctic Cat Wildcat trail, and I know that they've had problems with the regular Wildcats, have several different years as well. If you guys are getting code P0342, your best bet is to try that sensor first. I'll have a link down in the description below to the sensor that I used today. As always, thanks for joining me, and remember to get outdoors with Deano.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you, but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change.